Hey everybody, welcome back to I Know a Guy. I'm Anthony, and this is the podcast where connections thrive. Each episode, we spotlight inspiring entrepreneurs, professionals, and individuals doing amazing things. Together, we'll grow your circle, spark collaborations, and discover new opportunities. Today, we're meeting Blanca Rodriguez, the dynamic owner and CEO of Wound Healer LLC. With nearly 2 decades of massage therapy experience, a best-selling book, and a passion for empowering people and pets alike, Blanca brings a wealth of expertise and heart to everything she does. How are you doing today, Blanca?
Oh, good in yourself, Anthony. What a joy it is to be finally here, definitely.
Yeah, no, I know we've been trying to match our calendars and it's been a little hectic, but I'm really happy to finally have you on. And me, I'm doing
Absolutely.
great. I'm getting over a cold, which seems like I just can't kick it this year. It just keeps coming back. So hopefully this is it. But yeah, no, doing fantastic. But to start off, where are you located? Where are you calling in from?
Yes, I am located in Southeast Florida in a small, very nice beach town called Stuart, Florida, 2 hours north of Miami and 2 hours south of Orlando, Florida. So I'm right in between.
Okay. Are you originally from the area or are you newer there?
No, I'm not originally from the US. I was born in New York City, raised in Puerto Rico from Puerto Rican parents, and I've been 21 years here in Florida. So it's been good. It's been a good ride.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I've been to Florida a few times, but let's say you have some friends coming over and that have never been there. Where are you taking them? What are you doing for fun, and where are you taking them to eat?
Well, for starters, I would ask them, what do you like to do? If they are into theme parks, definitely, well, hello, it will be Disney without a doubt. If they love to eat, Orlando is an excellent mecca for Latino eats and from all over the world. And of course, Miami definitely is like, I would say, like the capital of great eating here in the state of Florida.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, what's your go-to when you're out and about when you're eating? What kind of food are you looking to get?
Oh my goodness. I love my good Latino food. I love food from Peru, Venezuela, Colombia, Cuban food, Dominican food, of course, my Puerto Rican food. I love food from the US. I love Italian food. I love Asian food. I love Asian fusion. As you can hear, I love to eat. And I am curious. I'm not really what the category of foodie, but I love to eat. I love to try new things, and why not? Let's make this palate grow. That's for sure. So I'm not picky when it comes to eating. Definitely, I can eat a pizza, a hot dog, or a five-star restaurant. It's all good to me.
That all sounds good. So sold. All right. Anyway, so starting off, what can you tell us about what you're doing?
Yes, I'm the owner of Wounded Healer LLC, and under this umbrella, I provide services of massage therapy, holistic life coaching. I'm a fitness instructor for individuals 45 plus. I'm a speaker, educator. I'm into authorship as well, and I am a certified canine massage therapist as well. I volunteer for quite a few very important platforms that are very meaningful to me. But I am on all around, all over the place. I work at a place that is called Zen Medicine, and we integrate East and Western medicine with a flair of Reiki meditation, yoga, Pilates, you name it, and everything that has to do, a lot of things that have to do with wellness and health. Definitely, I've been working on these for many, many years already.
Okay. So you've been working on it for many, many years, but what got you started? Kind of what was your inspiration or what led you down this path?
My inspiration definitely was through my parents, actually. My parents, they were from Puerto Rico, and they will always be helping others improve their quality of life. And even though my father was a business owner that had nothing to do with wellness and improving quality of life, he will always help others do better by hiring them to do whatever it was so they can get out of the rabbit hole if they're in a difficult financial situation. He will always be sending money to his family in Puerto Rico to help them with everything, with medical bills, house bills, even. And my mother was like that as well. My mother was very caring and very nurturing. So that nurturing spirit in her, definitely I learned a lot from them both to be a helper, and little did I know that I will become a wounded healer. So that helping mind that is good for us definitely it was instilled since I mean I saw it in my parents firsthand, and it's been a big inspiration ever since.
Okay. So you've been doing it for a while. What's your favorite thing about what you're doing?
My favorite thing about what I'm doing is to see my clients and my patients really feel better, really improving their quality of life, really feeling better. I love it when, and I really don't love it when people come in feeling ill, not feeling well, being stressed out, being anxious about many things. But my favorite part about that is when they come out the door, let's say from a massage session or from a Zumba class, which I teach, feeling much better with smile on their faces, saying how much better I feel. And I'm so thankful for this. So that is my favorite part of my career, definitely helping others feel better.
Okay. That's awesome. And it sounds like you've been doing it, you've been doing it well. If you weren't good at it, you wouldn't have done it very long. So that's awesome. Do you have any stories, kind of just as an example of things that people might have come to you with problems that you were able to help them feel better?
Yes, definitely. I help women in perimenopausal and menopausal stages as well. And what happens to a lot of women, including myself, is that there's a lot of hormonal changes going on through menopausal stages. And unfortunately, in our culture, menopause is really demonized. Menopause means the end of life. Menopause means that women specifically, are useless, that they're not capable of doing new things in their lives because of this. Menopause is not a condition. Menopause is a natural process that every woman will go in their lives, and it comes with changes. So the moment that these women have come through my room, either for life coaching or for massage therapy, they see life from a different lens after they get their sessions done. And it opens their mind to new things and new possibilities, and saying to themselves, oh, gee, I thought that this was the end of the world for me, but it's not. And really, it is not. So that is one of my favorite moments as a massage therapist. I had tens of thousands of people that I have worked on, but that's one of my favorite moments with clients and patients. That is very, very uplifting for me, and I embrace it tremendously.
Okay. As an entrepreneur, obviously you've been doing it long enough. You've had some ups and downs along the way, and you've had some stumbling blocks. If
Mhm.
somebody's starting off as an entrepreneur or wanting to get started as an entrepreneur, what advice would you give them, or what are some hard-won lessons that you learned that you would tell them to look out for?
The biggest advice that I can give any entrepreneur is don't give up. Don't put your eggs in only one basket. I was working a full-time job while I was building my business. Long hours, long days, long nights. Make sure that you have good sleep, because if you don't sleep, your mind gets clouded and you will get stressed out of nothing, and it's not conducive for the prosperity that you will have in the long run. But being patient is vital for anything in life, especially when you're an entrepreneur and starting a new business. Be patient, and remember, a lot is going to come out of you, but the rewards will be totally worth it. That's for sure.
Yeah, and that's a really important point. A lot of times I ask that question, and it's, do this in your business or do this in your business, but absolutely you need to look at your own health and making
Hmm.
sure you're taking care of yourself, because yes, guess what? You're a part of it, right? So making sure that
Absolutely.
the machine's working, so to speak. So that's awesome. Well, what about like your average client? What are some pain points or some areas where people that if they're dealing with certain areas, you're the person that they should talk to?
As a massage therapist, I could say that 80% of the tens of thousands of clients and patients that I had in my career over almost 20 years of doing massage therapy is always stressed and tired. They're stressed out, they're anxious, and of course, it will reflect in the form of headaches, lower back pain, and of course, those shoulders that are like two bricks. This happens to a massive amount of people. I could say like 90% of all my clients or patients have these kinds of issues going on. Lower back pain, upper back pain, headaches, and neck and shoulders. That is the biggest, most general issue that a lot of people have. And why come to me? Because I know how to work it out. I go around the client's specific needs. I am not a one size fits all, because us humans, we're all individuals with individual needs. So it's very important for everybody out there to know that when a massage therapist is asking many questions, please be happy about it because the less questions a massage therapist asks, the more of a one size fits all kind of session the client will receive. So be very open to questions, because the more questions we ask, I ask many questions, the more personalized to your needs the session will be.
Okay. What about power partners or other industries? Do you have any, I guess, referral partners or people that are in, parallel industries that you're able to collaborate well with?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I have a few doctors and chiropractic care and wellness centers that they refer me people, and I refer them people as well. I have an extensive background working with medical doctors and chiropractors and wellness offices. My scope of practice most likely is about medical massage therapy more than the spa-like massage therapy. Not that I'm not undermining massage therapy for the spa industry, but there is something for everybody. That's why there's so many thousands of massage therapists. Here in the state of Florida alone, there's 28,000 massage therapists, and we all have something different to offer. Not two massage therapists are alike, because that is not real. We all have something different to offer, something different to bring to the table. And definitely, I work most likely with MDs and doctors in chiropractic and wellness centers as well.
Yep. Absolutely. No, I always like to say there's a menu of options, right? So,
Oh, absolutely.
so absolutely. Okay. So how did you combine your expertise in massage therapy, in fitness and holistic coaching to create Wounded Healer LLC?
Yes, definitely. Wounded healers, we are people that we use our traumatic experiences and dark seasons in our lives to use it as gasoline to help others improve their quality of life. And with massage therapy, fitness, life coaching, all of these things combine, east meets west. It's a combination of holistic life living, which means body, mind, and spirit being treated as a whole, not as separate entities. What happens when you get a massage? Well, your stress level, cortisol levels will go down by over 31%. When you do some physical activity, your serotonin and endorphin levels will go up over 30%. And of course, your overall well-being you will feel better overall, better night sleep, not being so stressed. The stress levels, definitely, that's the first thing that goes down. And as a life coach, I have had many clients that they come in with with challenges that they haven't been able to confront head on their own. And this is why the help of a life coach is so vital and so useful for them. I'm not only a life coach, I have a life coach as well. And it helps me tremendously with all the goals that I want to achieve. And let's remember, you have no need to do this alone. Always seek support, because you deserve it.
What inspired you to volunteer your time with organizations like the Inner Truth Project and the Pet Cottage?
The Pet Cottage is a beautiful platform that gives permanent housing to senior dogs. And these senior dogs come in, whether it is because of the loss of their human companion, because they're seniors, or because of somebody being deployed with the armed forces and unfortunately never coming back. So this platform is amazing. These dogs are not left stranded. They're taken care of for the rest of their natural life. Everything is provided for them. They have a permanent place to be at where they loved. And I go there and I do canine massage therapy. And definitely, I help them, but they help me, and they give me a lot of inspiration of what resiliency is, because you can see the sadness on these animals in the beginning when they lost their human companion, and then they start blossoming into the amazing animals that they are. And with the Inner Truth Project, this is another beautiful platform that is a help for people that are sexual victims and survivors of sexual violence and sexual assault. And I love this platform because I am a survivor myself, and this is a place where people feel safe, whether it is women or men that have been assaulted at some point in their lives, and it's a safe haven for them to start getting reconnected with their bodies, respecting their bodies more, appreciating their surroundings. And many services are provided there, including massage therapy. So I go there and I definitely volunteer as well. So these two platforms are very important for me, very fulfilling and very important in my life.
Okay. As someone who is a speaker, podcaster, and an Amazon best-selling author, how do you stay so involved in empowering others?
The first platform that I reach definitely is through being a guest podcaster at phenomenal shows like yours, Anthony. And thank you so much for what you do, because I love that in 15, 30 minutes, you go, 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 go. And there's so much information and it's so flawless. And it can definitely is for the help of others. And what better way to spread the joy, spread the help, spread the support that so many people out there need. But podcasting, I do a lot of networking activities too. I do a lot of events too. And yes, I do have time for sleeping as well. So the more I plan, the more I can really deliver in all of these aspects and areas of my life that are so meaningful for me. And one of the two most important basic human needs in life is growth and contribution. So the more we contribute to the world, the more abundance and love will come to our lives as well. It's a win-win situation, and we will never go wrong with that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you're doing a lot of great things, but is there
Thank you.
anything that I missed or that I failed to ask that you wanted to add?
Oh my God, not at all. We've been on a roll here, Anthony. I love it. I love it. Oh no, this has been phenomenal. I just love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. In every one of these areas, I'm sure we can go deep dive into hours about it. But just, as a high overview for people that are
Of
wanting to know
course.
you, if they do have questions and they do want to get to know you a little bit better, have, the desire to go into those hour-long conversations, how can they get a hold of you? Where can people find you?
Yes, absolutely. You can find me on my website in www.woundedhealer.us. I am in Instagram, I'm in Facebook, I'm in TikTok. I am almost all social media platforms, as well as woundedhealer.blancae. So you can find me there. And yes, it will be my joy to help anybody going through a challenge. We can talk to for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. It's better to do something than do nothing. And remember, guys, don't do like I did for many years of my life. Don't do this alone.
Perfect. If excuse me, if anybody would like to get a hold of Blanca, absolutely reach out to her. Like she said, don't go through this stuff alone. If you're dealing with something, find somebody to help you. Blanca's there. Have that conversation. Spend half an hour. Get to know a little bit more than what you know going in. But feel free to reach out and do that. If you'd like to get a hold of me, you can find me at ikag.me. You can find more episodes, subscribe to our newsletter, and connect with more awesome people in this growing community. If you or somebody you know would like to be interviewed, you can also apply on the website to come on as a guest. But Blanca, I really appreciate you taking the time coming on and talking to us. Like I said, there's a lot more we can go into. We can really dive deep. But for those of us that are considering it, absolutely reach out. But let's all have an awesome day. Let's all go out there and grow our circles. All right.
Thank you so much, Anthony.
My pleasure.